What if the man in yellow has been in from town since the 1600s, and everything we've seen across 4 seasons has been part of his plan? Episode 4 just changed everything. Let's break it down. Victor finds a buried suitcase near small ruins, filled with Sophia's clothes. This man planned to come back, but here's the thing. I don't think this is his original form. I believe he shapeshifts every cycle to hide his identity. The earliest date etched in the lighthouse points to the 1500s or 1600s. That's when this loop likely started. And I think he's been there since day one. That creature from season 1 who asked Julie, "Don't you remember me?" That might be the man in yellow 3 cycles ago. Victor also confirms he arrived in town like everyone else, in a car. He played friend to the townspeople, just like Sophia is doing right now. This is a centuries-old strategy. Sophia is living with Sarah, and it's not out of kindness. Sarah is the perfect host. The town avoids her, giving Sophia total privacy, but more importantly, Sarah is basically a human antenna. She receives signals telling her to do terrible things, and we now know Sophia is one of those voices. We watch Sophia perform this whisper ritual, getting inside Sarah's head and giving her one simple task. Pour a glass of water at the diner, drink it, put it back. That's it. But the real point? Testing how far Sarah will go. When Sarah refuses, Sophia throws herself into the motel pool and breaks her arm. She's proving to Sarah the voices are real and mean business. Sarah is now fully under the man in yellow's control. Julie and Randall dig up Ethan's books, specifically Adventures of the Grand Gulagog, which describes a character called Storywalker Fred. Julie is Storywalker Fred. And Randall? He might be the Gulagog, described as scary looking but actually friendly. Sound familiar? The theory, if Julie can use a bookmark, folding paper, drawing a secret mark while story walking, and dropping it, she can choose which point in time she travels to. Right now, she's been landing randomly. She tests it by story walking to the day of the massacre from Victor's childhood. And we see something new. The man in yellow feeding on a corpse. First time she's seen him, he doesn't taunt her, which suggests he might not know her yet. But the bookmark fails. Here's why I think that is. Julie has already done this before. There's a future Julie who's already lived through this. And as the man in yellow himself said, once a story is written, it cannot be changed. Boyd opens a box of mementos from his late wife Abby and finds a ring engraved with an infinity loop. The same infinity symbol from the cave drawings in season 1, the symbol of the cycle repeating forever. Then a second identical ring falls down the colony house steps out of nowhere. Boyd puts it on the table, goes back to the box. The original ring is still there. When he looks back at the table, the second ring is gone. Something or someone from another timeline is trying to communicate with Boyd. And whatever it is, it seems like it wants to help him. Ethan's dead dad told him to find the Lake of Tears, a place that heals. At the end of the episode, the group finds a lake near the settlement. They pour water on an injured bird, but before we see if it works, someone pulls a mysterious rope and releases a pile of seaweed and what looks like bodies. Based on the trailers, and what they pull up are scarecrow-like figures that will attack the cabins. And here's a problem. The Lake of Tears was supposed to be preceded by the spiderweb forest, which they never went through. This might not be the right lake at all. Jade ate those mushrooms, and nothing happened yet. Based on the trailers, his trip is coming. And it'll take him to the stone slabs where the Anqui children were sacrificed. And Donna drops the most ominous line of the episode. If anyone is going to risk their lives to do something stupid, it'll be me and not you. That feels like a goodbye. From is building towards something massive. And the man in yellow has been pulling the strings longer than any of us realized. Drop your theories below and subscribe. We've got a long way to go before anyone gets home.